Jacob is an aging patriarch facing an agonizing dilemma. Reuniting with his long-lost son requires him to abandon Canaan, the land God explicitly promised to his ancestors. Egypt is the ancient world's supreme superpower, with a long history of absorbing and assimilating foreign populations. For a small nomadic family, moving there carries the heavy risk of total cultural erasure. This makes the descent into Egypt a threat to their very identity. Jacob reaches Beersheba, the final border outpost before the desert. Here, among the sun-bleached stones of the threshold, he stops to offer sacrifices and seeks a reason to continue. During the night, a vision provides the answer. God grants Jacob the clearance to cross, promising to grow his family into a great nation while they are inside Egypt. The reassurance is absolute. God promises to descend into Egypt with him and eventually bring his descendants back out. He even ensures that Joseph will be the one to personally close Jacob's eyes in death. This divine mandate changes the character of the border crossing. The migration becomes a calculated step in their history, fulfilling a purpose that reaches far beyond surviving a famine. The family crosses the desert in a royal Egyptian convoy. They ride in wagons sent by Pharaoh, signaling their transition from wandering nomads to guests of the state. The text meticulously records every member of this moving convoy. This diagram shows the 66 descendants branching out from the 4 matriarchs, Leah, Zilpah, Rachel, and Bilhah. By adding Jacob himself, Joseph, and Joseph's 2 Egyptian-born sons, the family count reaches a specific total. The numbers collapse into a final tally of 70. In this context, 70 is more than a head count. It represents a complete demographic blueprint, the seed from which a distinct nation will grow. In Egypt, Joseph prepares to meet them. As the powerful viceroy, he harnesses his royal chariot, an elite symbol of his status within the Egyptian empire. 2 worlds meet in the region of Goshen, the royal Egyptian statesman and the nomadic Hebrew patriarch. When they finally stand face to face, Joseph falls on his father's neck and weeps for a long time. It is the release of 22 years of silence and trauma. Jacob finds his closure in the moment, declaring that he is finally ready to die now that he has seen his son's face and knows he is alive. This meeting concludes the long drama of the broken family. With the emotional debt settled, the narrative moves toward the political survival of the clan. The moment the tears dry, Joseph pivots. He moves from a grieving son to a calculating statesman. He gives his brothers a strict briefing for their audience with Pharaoh. They must identify themselves only as livestock herders, emphasizing their history with animals. Joseph is relying on a specific cultural friction. Shepherds are a social abomination to the highly agrarian Egyptians. Joseph is using this prejudice as a defensive shield. By leaning into their status as social outcasts, he ensures the family will not be absorbed into Egyptian high society. This social distance allows Pharaoh to act as a generous benefactor while respecting his own people's customs. He can settle the Hebrews in their own territory, where they can remain a unified, distinct group. The family is granted Goshen. It is an area of fertile grazing land that provides the resources they need while maintaining total social segregation from the Egyptian heartland. Goshen serves as a geographical incubator. Here, the story of a fractured family ends, and the long gestation of a distinct nation begins.